This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's keep it going. There's Challenge and Action Zones tapings happening on July 28th. And this is pretty notable because we're going to get Barry Horowitz pinning Skip here. When Skip's doing push-ups and Horowitz does a side roll for the pin. After the match, Skip would demand a rematch, and Horowitz said he couldn't beat him within 10 minutes. I don't know if they did a rematch that night or they're saving it for the road, but the gimmick is they tease a time limit, but Skip wins in like 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Debuting was Spellbinder from Memphis, doing a magician-like gimmick, either as Maurice the Magnificent or Magnificent Maurice. My God, there's so much on this set of tapings. Let's start with the magician first. Chat me up on the magician gimmick.
Well, Kingfish, Jerry Lawler had a guy. His name was Del something.
Del Rios.
Del Rios. And he's a magician. Oh my God, it's great. He does these magic tricks during the match. And what if we could do this? What if we could do that? So we started thinking about the possibility and the endless possibility of a real magician being able to do things in the middle of a match, like make someone disappear and 1, 2, and he's gone. Hey, I'm over here. Yeah, you know, illusion and magic is a little bit different. Needs a lot more setup and a lot more talent than Del Rios had. So we did, you know, this was his debut, just see what the hell was there. And God damn. It's another one of those, a fucking bell rang, man. And he had to do something. And it was the
Fantasio. Am I saying it right? That's what you guys were calling him?
Fantasmo or Fantasia or something like that.
I think it's Fantasio.
Yeah. It was El Shito. He was horrible, but his magic. Do you know who Marshall Brodeen is?
No. Okay.
Well, some of our older fans, when I was a kid, there used to be a commercial on TV, you know, Saturday morning cartoons, and you'd wake up and you'd watch that cartoon block from 7 a.m. till like
11. The guy who sold magic on TV.
It was Marshall Brodeen. Hey, get your Marshall Brodeen magic kit, and you can do magic just like the pros. And he had the mark cards. He had all the little fucking simple magic tricks in there and all this shit. So a kid down the street where we live put on a magic show for us one day. And it's just kids in the neighborhood, went up to, you know, his house, and he had the whole thing set up. And I remember he poured rice into a newspaper, like curled up into a cone. And then he poured Rice Krispies out on the other side. And after seeing that, man, I had to be a magician. I went right home and I got a newspaper and I curled the newspaper up and I poured a bunch of rice in the thing. And I said the right words. I did all the shit that he did. And when I poured it out, I still had rice. And then I explained to my mom that the reason I only had rice was because I didn't have a Marshall Brodeen magic kit. And if I could only get my hands on one of these, I'll be able to take care of the whole damn family. Until I was old enough to get my wrestling license. Because I could be a magician as a kid. I knew I could do it. Well, Fantasio, I think, still fucking was working off of that Marshall Brodeen fucking magic kit. And it was the shits. He just had the shit that came out of his mouth. He had little poppers and shit that it was terrible. And then the fucker set Gorilla on fire with his liquid fire shit. Now think about that. Think about this. This son of a bitch had a bottle, and it was called liquid fire. So that with this liquid, you could make fire with it. It was a magician thing. Doesn't tell anybody what the fuck he's going to do. We're in a small little, like, high school doing TV. My gorilla position is inside on the gym floor, where you're warned 400 times a day whenever you're in one of those, don't fuck up my gym floor. And I've got curtains around me, a lot of electrical equipment. And this son of a bitch dropped his bottle of liquid fire. Well, whenever this shit makes contact, or whatever the hell the dynamic was, he set Gorilla on fire.
Gorilla Monsoon is on actual fire.
No. The Gorilla position.
Okay.
If Gorilla Monsoon had been on fire, we wouldn't be talking about. That's not what we would be talking about right now. We would be talking about the day that Del Rios got his ass whooped by a fucking 60-year-old man. I didn't think Gino was that old at the time, but still, like, it's going up, and the truck is calling, where is he? Where is he? I said, hey man, this stupid fucker just set Gorilla on fire. I need fire extinguishers, somebody here now, because I can't get out. Because I'm cornered and the fire is around me. And this guy's standing there with his hands out like, oh shit, I set this on fire. I've never worked like this before. So finally somebody came, their little fire extinguisher thing right there. Sent him out to go have his match. He came back. I said, what the fuck were you thinking? I said, forget about the fact that you damn near killed me and set me on fire and the whole rest of the gym. What made you think that you could just walk out there and do fire tricks? We're in an enclosed place. There's a fire marshal. We don't spring this kind of shit up on fire marshals and just say, oh, it's a trick, it's TV. Because obviously, that's real fucking fire. Obviously, all this shit burnt around here is from that fucking fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he was a wonderful piece of work.
What a weird gimmick. I mean, to be clear, we've now got a pig farmer, a garbage man, an evil dentist, a half man, half beast, and now a magician.
A shitty magician.
Perhaps the biggest magician of all, though, Barry Horowitz finally getting a win. This was all over my feed last week because we just passed, or a couple weeks ago rather. But we just passed the anniversary of this, and my goodness, he finally gets a win, and it is a moment, is it not?
Yeah, it was a great moment. I mean, it was something different. They think that whenever they see Barry Horowitz in the ring, that it's going to be a loss for Barry, and for him to win and catch that upset was a huge deal. Got a tremendous pop. They went banana.
I think this is, I know that in hindsight, some people would say, oh, what's the big deal? But at the time, Barry Horowitz was he was like what George South was to Crockett TV. Barry Horowitz was even more on WWF TV. He was the perennial underneath guy, enhancement talent. He's here to take your finishes and sell for you and make you look good. and then holy shit, he wins one. The fans are really, really excited, and you had to have the right opponent for it. And man, did Skip and Sonny sell it well. I thought this was very well done, and it was fun to watch.
It was very well done, and it came from a deal that we had done in Global where Barry was the winner and won one match, and we made him a championship out of tuna fish cans in a weight belt, I believe it was, but it was, yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It was good. I enjoyed it. We'll try to find a clip and share it on our social over at Prichard Show. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.